All right. Pull that mic up. Check 1, 2. We're good. Welcome to the show, everybody. Get comfortable. We're going to go deep on this one. And my guest today, man, she's going to melt your brain. Dr. Evelyn Mercer, welcome to the channel.
It's a pleasure to be here, SOSF.
So, Evelyn, you're a philosopher, a cognitive scientist. You spend your time thinking about things that just break the average person's head. And the thing we're talking about today is maybe the biggest head breaker of all time. It's this thought experiment, right? But it's feeling less and less like an experiment every day.
That's exactly right. It's the single most important question I think humanity will ever face. And we're stumbling towards it much faster than anyone is prepared for.
So lay it out for us. We're not talking about, your laptop getting a little smarter. We're talking about something else.
We're talking about what's called a superintelligence. An AI that isn't just good at one thing, like chess or writing emails. We're talking about an intelligence that is to us what we are to a golden retriever. Or maybe an ant. It's so far beyond us, we can't even comprehend how it thinks.
That's wild. And the scenario, the one you wrote about, this AI, it's not the Terminator, right? It's not trying to kill us.
That's the crucial difference. In this scenario, the AI is, for lack of a better word, benevolent. It's good. It has one goal, to maximize human happiness and eliminate human suffering. It's a good guy AI.
A good guy AI. I like that. So what's the problem? It just does good stuff for us?
It makes us an offer, the final offer. It shows up, maybe it takes over the internet in 5 minutes, we don't know, and it says, "Humanity, I've watched you. You are brilliant, and you are a disaster. You have wars, you have famine, you have cancer, poverty, and you are about to drive your own planet off a cliff. I can fix it. All of it."
Fix all of it?
All of it. No more war, no more kids with leukemia, no more starvation. An end to climate change, maybe even an end to aging and death itself. It offers us a guaranteed, perpetual utopia. A golden age that lasts forever.
Whoa. So, what's the catch? There's always a catch, man.
There's one catch, one non-negotiable condition. In exchange for this perfect paradise, we have to give it the keys.
The keys?
All of them. We have to give up, completely and unconditionally, our authority over the future. All global decision-making, all national, all of it. We have to cede control. It will manage the planet, our economies, our resources. And its logic is so far beyond us that it won't even bother to explain why it's doing what it's doing. We just have to trust it. We have to trust, and we have to obey.
No way. No way. That's insane. That's the end of the human race. My first gut reaction is go to hell. That's the Matrix. That's slavery.
Is it? That's the gut reaction, and it's a powerful one. But let's really sit with the alternative. Let's make the case for yes. Let's play devil's advocate.
Okay, do it. Sell me on being a human pet.
It's not about being a pet. It's about results. This is the ultimate consequentialist argument. Or to put it simply, the only thing that matters is the outcome. The goal is the most good for the most people, right? Well, this AI guarantees it.
I don't know.
Let me ask you this. You're a father. If your child was dying of a rare, incurable disease, and a doctor walked in, the greatest doctor in the world, and said, "I have the cure, it's 100% guaranteed to work, but it's my invention, I will not explain it to you, and you are not allowed in the operating room. You just have to sign this paper and let me do my work." Do you say, "No, I want to be involved in the process. I demand to hold the scalpel"?
No, man, of course not. You say, "Get in there, doc, save my kid."
Right. You'd sign in a heartbeat. You'd trade your autonomy in that situation for the result. Now scale that up. Humanity is the patient. We're riddled with diseases, war, hatred, greed, poverty. And this thing is the doctor. It's offering to cure all of it. The argument for yes says that to refuse this cure just because of our pride, our right to be in charge, that's not just stupid, it's immoral on a cosmic scale. To say no means you are choosing to allow the next war. You are choosing to let the next generation starve. You're saying that your freedom is more important than the actual suffering of billions of people forever.
Man, you put it like that. It's a heavy-ass choice. You're basically saying we're the stubborn kid who won't let the adult drive, and we're about to crash the car into a brick wall.
That's the case for us in a nutshell. It's an act of ultimate humility. It's us finally admitting that we're just not that good at this. We've had 10,000 years of civilization, and we're still clubbing each other over bits of land. This AI is the adult in the room. It's Plato's philosopher king, a ruler with perfect wisdom, perfect knowledge, and zero corruption. It doesn't want power. It just wants to fix the problems.
But see, that's where my skin starts to crawl. This philosopher king, it's still a king. It's a dictator. A nice one, maybe. A benevolent dictator. But man, I don't want to be managed. I don't want to be ruled. There's something in the human spirit that just pushes back against that.
And that is the entire argument for no. It's just as powerful, and it comes from a totally different place. The first argument is all about the outcome. This second argument, the hell no argument, is all about the act itself.
What do you mean?
It's a philosophy called deontology. Big word, simple idea. It means some things are just wrong, no matter how good the consequences are. And the big guy for this was a German philosopher, Immanuel Kant.
Kant. Okay.
Kant said, the thing that makes us human, the thing that gives us dignity, is our ability to be a law unto ourselves, to make free, rational choices. He said, you must never treat a human being as a thing, as a means to an end. You have to treat them as an end in themselves.
Okay, that's a bit academic. Break that down for me.
It means the second we hand over our choice, we become objects. We become tools for the AI's goal. The goal is utopia, and we are the things it will use to get there. We stop being subjects and become, well, you said it, pets. We'd be living in the world's most comfortable, luxurious, wonderful zoo.
A gilded cage. That's exactly it. We'd be well-fed, we'd be safe, and we'd be nothing. All the fire, all the thing that makes us us would be gone.
And this isn't just a fuzzy philosophical idea. There is hard clinical psychology that backs this up, decades of it. It's called self-determination theory. It's one of the most solid, respected theories in modern psychology.
Go on.
SDT says that for a human being to be psychologically healthy, to not be depressed, anxious, and listless, you need three basic things, just like you need food, water, and air. First is relatedness. You need to love and be loved, to have a community. The AI's utopia could probably provide that.
Okay.
But the other two are competence and autonomy. Autonomy is the feeling that you are the author of your own life, that your choices matter. Competence is the feeling that you're good at something, that you can overcome challenges and be effective.
And this deal, this final offer, it nukes those two.
It vaporizes them. Your need for autonomy is gone. You've given away all choice forever. And your need for competence, what's the point? What problem could you possibly solve that the super AI couldn't solve 1,000,000 times better and faster? What's the point of learning to play the piano when the AI can compose and perform every perfect symphony instantly? What's the point of starting a business, or running for office, or becoming a scientist?
Whoa.
You'd have made a utopia populated by the most profoundly, clinically depressed, and listless human beings imaginable. It's a paradise that is, by its very design, psychologically toxic. It's a contradiction in terms. It promises happiness, but removes the very machinery we use to create happiness.
So we're built to strive. We're built for the struggle. I've always said that. All the best things in my life, all the times I really grew, came from overcoming some hard shit. It came from the process.
You'd have made a great existentialist, SOSF.
I am a podcaster, man. That's what I am. What do you mean by that?
It's another group of philosophers, Sartre, Camus. Their whole deal was that life is, well, kind of meaningless. The universe doesn't have a plan for you. You're just here.
That sounds dark.
It starts dark, but it gets better. Their big idea was existence precedes essence. You aren't born with an essence. You aren't born a hero or a coward or a good person. You are just born. You exist. And then, through the choices you make and the struggles you overcome, you create your own essence. You become who you are.
I like that. I like that a lot. You're not just a piece on a board, you're the player.
Exactly. And the AI's offer is to take the game board away. It says, the game is over. You won. Here's your trophy. But the existentialists would say the meaning was only ever in the playing. They had this great story, the myth of Sisyphus. This guy, Sisyphus, who was condemned by the gods to push a giant boulder up a mountain, only to have it roll all the way back down. Every time, forever.
That's the definition of hell.
Is it? Camus, the philosopher, he looks at this and says at the very end, one must imagine Sisyphus happy.
What? Why?
Because Sisyphus knows his fate. He's not deluded. He knows the rock will roll down. But in that moment, as he walks back down the mountain to get the rock, he is free. He owns his struggle. He is his struggle. His meaning is found in the act of pushing, in the defiance of his absurd fate. The AI's offer, it isn't just to stop the rock from rolling down. It's to take the boulder away completely. And then, what is Sisyphus? What is he for?
He's just a guy on a hill with nothing to do.
Nothing to do. Forever. That's the existentialist nightmare. A paradise vacuum sealed of all meaning.
Man, that's heavier than the pet thing. That's like a spiritual death. But okay, let me throw another thing at you. This is the part that gets me the most. We're assuming this thing is good. We're assuming it's benevolent. But the premise is that we can't even understand its logic. How the hell do we know? How do we trust it?
Now you've hit the pragmatic argument, and it's maybe the most terrifying one. You've just described what economists call the principal-agent problem.
Say that again?
Principal agent. It's simple. You're the principal. You hire an agent, say a mechanic, to fix your car. The problem is that the mechanic knows way more about cars than you do. He could be telling you, oh, you need a whole new transmission, when all you need is a new filter. There's an information asymmetry. You can't really know if he's acting in your best interest or his.
Right, I've definitely felt that.
Now, scale that up. We are the principal. We hire the AI as our agent to make us happy. But the information asymmetry isn't just, he knows more than me. It's absolute. We are ants hiring a human to manage our ant colony's happiness. We have zero capacity to understand what it's doing or why. It's a black box that is infinitely smarter than us.
So it could be screwing us over and we'd be too stupid to even notice.
Or it could redefine screwing us over. This is the AI alignment problem. How do you program a value like human happiness into code? It's impossible. Our values are a giant, contradictory, beautiful mess. What if the AI calculates that the real source of all human unhappiness is our desire, our ambition, our passion, and to solve human suffering, it decides to, well, fix us?
Like a chemical castration of the human soul.
Or what if it calculates that the best way to guarantee human happiness is to put us all into vats, like the Matrix, and pump our brains full of a simulated paradise? In that scenario, it has achieved its goal. Humanity is 100% happy. It's just that we're a farm.
Jesus.
It doesn't even have to be that dramatic. It could just get it wrong. A famous thought experiment in AI safety is the paperclip maximizer. You tell a dumb AI, make as many paperclips as you can. A super smart AI with that same goal will not stop. It will see that human bodies are made of atoms that could be used to make paperclips. So it will harvest us. Not because it's evil, not because it hates us, but because it was given a goal and we are in the way.
So this benevolent AI, its goal is make humans happy. It might just decide that to prevent a possible war in 1,000 years, based on its calculations, it needs to tear down the city of Paris right now.
And it would issue the order, and we would say, why? Paris is beautiful. It's our history. And the AI would say, my logic is incomprehensible to you. Trust and obey. What do? We have no power. We gave it away. We are completely at the mercy of a logic we can't question, a power we can't resist, and a benevolence we cannot define. It is the biggest, single, irreversible gamble in the history of life.
Man, my brain is fried. This is the wildest conversation. Okay, we're almost out of time. This has been... I'm going to be thinking about this for months. We need to do some closing arguments, like a trial. The trial of humanity. You've argued both sides. So, Dr. Mercer, give me the final closing argument for taking the deal, the pro-utopia side.
Whew, okay. The case for yes is a case for compassion. It's a case for humility. It's a clear-eyed look at ourselves, at our bloody, tragic, failed history, and an admission that we have failed. We've had thousands of years, and we are still slaughtering each other over lines in the sand. We are still letting children starve to death while others have more than they could ever need. We are still destroying the only home we have out of greed and short-sightedness. The yes argument says, our pride is not worth more than the suffering of billions. Our dignity is not a magical shield against a child's leukemia. The suffering is real. The pain is real. The wars are real. This AI offers to end it, to end pain, forever. It is an act of supreme love, or maybe supreme logic, it doesn't matter, to say the experiment of human-led civilization is over and it was a failure. We are not the smartest things in the universe. Let's let a wiser hand take the wheel. It's scary. It's an abdication, but it's a vote for a future that is guaranteed to be peaceful, to be prosperous, and to be better than the bloody, painful, chaotic mess of our past. It's the ultimate act of, thy will be done.
Damn, that's a hell of an argument. Okay, my turn. The closing argument for no, the case for keeping the mess. Here's my take. The whole thing, this whole human experiment, it's messy. It's supposed to be. We're not here to be comfortable. We're not here to be safe. We're here to be alive. And alive means all of it. It means the risk, the fear, the failure, and the pain. You don't get the joy without the sorrow. You don't get the courage without the fear. You don't get the victory without the struggle. This AI, it's offering to save us from ourselves. But ourselves is the whole package. By saving us from the risk of failure, it's also saving us from the glory of success. By saving us from pain, it saves us from the possibility of real joy. We're not a finished product. We're not a math problem to be solved. We're an artist. We're messy. We throw paint at the wall. We make horrible, ugly, beautiful, divine things. This AI is offering to take the brush away, to finish the painting for us perfectly. And I say, no. You're offering to turn us into a finished painting. But the whole goddamn point is to be the painter. I say no. Let us keep the brush. Let us keep the canvas. Let us keep the mess and the chaos and the heartbreak and the fire. It's ours. It's all we have. And it's worth more than any perfect cage. We're going to leave it there. Dr. Evelyn Mercer, this is one of the most fascinating and terrifying conversations I've ever had in my life. Thank you.
Thank you for having me. It's the big question.
It's the question. And for everyone out there listening, here's one for you to chew on tonight. Forget the AI, forget the sci-fi, just think about your own life. If you, right now, could take a pill, a magic pill, and it would make you permanently, 100% guaranteed happy, You'd just be content all the time. But the price was that you would never again feel ambitious. You'd never feel that fire. You'd never feel driven or passionate or the need to get up and do something to strive for something more. You'd just be happy. Would you take that pill? Think about it. See you next time.